Hi guys, it's Kerry, and before I start this video I just want to say excuse the noise. It is currently raining outside, and because I live in a caravan it's not the best. Obviously you'll probably be able to hear it. So yeah, today, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be filming a get ready with me. It's mainly the makeup I'm focusing on, but I will be explaining, I'll be going off camera to do my hair, and then I will be letting you know about my outfit. The top I'm not 100% sure on, so what I'm going to do when I edit this video is, when it comes to the clothes section of this video, I will just leave the brand like somewhere on the screen like I normally do. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do obviously is prime. The only thing that I've got on right now is my moisturizers and my lip oil, which is the Technic lip oil. Got it from Body Care, and it works wonders for me. It keeps my lips moisturized whilst I am doing the rest of my makeup. So as you guys know, I use two primers. I use the Primark Prep and Perfecting Moisturizing Primer, and this is just a clear primer with green balls in it. Them green balls don't do anything, so don't worry. And then I'm still using my Illamasqua one. Again, once this runs out, I will not be repurchasing just because I can't afford it. And my Primark one seems to do just fine, so I'm just going to put some of this on here. How is everyone going to be celebrating Christmas this year? Because I know now that there's tier 4 for London, so I know all those have got to stay in. So how are you feeling about that? Is it affecting your plans in any way? Were you going to have people over because of COVID? Another thing is, how are you coping with COVID? If ever anyone wants to talk, you can always inbox me on Instagram or just leave a comment. And yeah, if you're not following me, all the links are going to be in the description below as per usual. And I have been using Instagram a lot more recently, like I've been uploading to stories and stuff like that. Me personally, my plans for Christmas is I'm going to see my mum. I'm in tier 3, but I'm going to see my mum for Christmas, and I'm only going overnight. I'm going from Tuesday to Wednesday, and then when we get back, I'm going to be celebrating Christmas Eve and half through Christmas Day at home, and then we're going over to see my boyfriend Cameron's mum for around about 3 o'clock-ish on Christmas Day, and coming back after with open presents and everything there. So yeah, I'm happy that our plans haven't had to cancel because of COVID, but obviously I feel for those who have. Next I'm going to be using my Revlon Colour Stay foundation in the shade 110 Ivory, and it is for normal to dry skin. And I'm just going to pop that on the back of my hand, just a couple of bumps. And I've actually remembered to wet this beauty blender today. It's not even a beauty blender, it's from my Best makeup brush set, but it is one of the best sponges I've ever tried, I'm not going to lie. But it isn't the best, because the sponge I'm going to be using, the concealer, is the best, and you will see why. Yeah, I'm going to try and remember to wet my beauty blender a lot more, just because I do prefer the look of it. It's just half the time I'm too lazy to. But I'm definitely going to be wetting it for videos more, just so that it is better. Looks like I'm going to need another pump of that. I do have quite a large face, which is why I like to make sure I have enough. Go ahead and do this forehead of mine. You'll probably notice a few red patches around my eyebrows. That's because I tweezed my brows yesterday. And now I know what I'm finally trying to achieve with my brows. Everything is coming together nicely. I've just got to grow them out because I want more of a pointed arch there. So I'm going to try and grow them out. And then I want my tail to be a bit longer on this one. Like, this tail isn't too bad, it just needs to be a lot more fuller. So I just need to grow the tails out, grow the arch out, and then I will be happy with my eyebrows. I think I might have plucked that one a little bit too high yesterday, which isn't too much of a problem because that part of my eyebrow grows back super fast anyway. So yeah, I'm just going around making sure that each part of my face is completely covered in my foundation. And there we have it, blended out to perfection. I do really like that foundation, but I want to try the Body Collection foundation. As you will see, there is a Body Collection product in this video. You're just gonna have to wait until that step. Concealer, as I said in my mixed up makeup challenge, I've got a new one, and it actually matches my skin, so my chin doesn't look 10 times more paler. But I'm definitely going to be moving on from the collection and going on to the MUA one, simply because I prefer the formula of the MUA one, and it is half the price, so can't really go wrong with that. But I'm just using this up at the moment. Once this has run out, I'm going to go and get, I'm not going to get exactly the same shade just because it is still a little bit too light for under my eyes, but I'm going to go and get a slightly darker shade for under my eyes so that my eyes can still stay bright. This is the Sports FX foot sponge. I got it in my glossy box for December and I have fallen in love with it. And I'm not saying that as an understatement. I mean, I have fallen in love with it. And I'm glad that I've got it because I wasn't going to go out and actually buy it myself. So I'm actually 100% glad that I've got it in my glossy box because it saves me a lot of money. With glossy box, you may not hear me talk about it too much now, just because me and my boyfriend are saving up for deposits and everything for a house, and I've got a lot of things to save up for if I want to do this new other course. I want to get some better gear for YouTube, so I'm not going to be actually purchasing glossy box for a while, but once I have a full-time job and everything's coming together, then I will be getting glossy box again, just because I absolutely adore it. I've just realised I've not been using a mirror because I've been using the actual camera. But that's because I'm filming on an iPad, so I can see myself in the iPad. But I'm going to use a mirror for this just because I want to make sure I get it in exactly the right places. Just because I've not actually been putting this directly onto my skin with blemishes. I've been putting it on the back of my hand and then blending it in. The only thing I will say about the packaging of this, yes, it looks really nice. It's like a matte glass bottle, but the dough foot seems to get stuck when it's being put in. And so, yeah, I just thought I'd let people know. I'm going to apply this with a brush and then I'm going to blend it out with my sponge. As you can see, it's a way better colour for me. It's not too dark, it's not too light. It actually matches my skin tone, well, my foundation quite well. That's what I was scared. I was scared that it was going to be too dark on my foundation, but it's not actually that bad. I'm just going to do along those. Just grab my sponge and just blend all of that out. I'm just going to make sure my whole face is blended the way I want it. And I've just noticed that I have got to hide something. I'm going to put a tiny bit on my hand, just because my hands are clean, obviously. Going from the brush to your face and then blend it out with the beauty blender, just because it's way better. At least you're not going to be going, say, from the pump to your face or from the thing to your face. The only reason why I do that with the concealer under the eyes is just because it's so much easier. Next, we have powder. Why have I just put that in there? And as you will notice, I actually washed all of my brushes from that last video, and I've not used them since, so they're all nice, clean brushes. And I'm going to be just setting under my eyes quickly with my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in the shade Translucent. Yeah. Just blend that out. I'm trying to get it so that my under eyes don't crease as much as they usually do. But I ain't gonna lie, I ain't been doing a very good job. And that was my eBay brush. Next, I'm going to be using my Body Shop brush to powder the rest of my face. Another thing I wanted to ask was, what's everyone's plans for New Year this year? Me and my boyfriend were going to go to a party, but we've decided against it now. Just because of COVID and all of that. So we've decided that we're going to just spend the evening chilling in the caravan, watching movies and drinking. So, there's my powder done. Next week's video is obviously going to be what I got for Christmas video, but I'm going to be starting a new schedule, as you will notice this week. The only reason why it's going to be uploaded on the Thursday this week and not the Friday is because of obviously Christmas, so I'm going to be uploading on Christmas Eve my nail tutorial that I did. It's not really a tutorial, it's more of an experimental video, but everything went to plan in it and the nails actually turned out alright. So yeah, I just hope you're going to enjoy all of these videos. Next, I'm going to do a bit of contouring and bronzering. I'm not going to do too much just because I don't really... I prefer just going ahead and being more highlighted and blushed than contoured and bronzed. I don't really like being bronzed just because obviously I'm a really pale person, so obviously being bronzed just doesn't go with my body skin. Obviously if I was more tanned I'd probably be into bronzer a lot more, but I just like to carve out my cheekbones and then just go ahead with my bronzer brush and just try and bronze my face up a tiny bit. They're both from the same set, these brushes are, by the way. When I say tiny, I mean like too much. And then I'm going to use my powder brush to try and blend that out a bit, and if I can't, then obviously I will use my beauty blender, but it looks like this is doing just the job. If anyone's wondering where I got my antlers from, the antlers come with a red nose and they are from Home Bargains. Bronzing done. As you can see, I don't do a lot, I just do it to add a bit of colour into my face, because obviously once you've done that you are 2D. So yeah, I don't know whether you heard me in the last video, but I turned around and said I couldn't find, well, in one of my videos I turned around and said I couldn't find my blush, so I just skipped blush. I found it on the floor, and I don't know how it got on the floor because I haven't dropped it or anything, but it was on the floor. And it is the Beauty Crop blush, and this one's in Orion Glow, and I just mix the two shades together and tap off a lot of the excess because it comes up really pigmented. But I do really like blush. Like, blush is my thing. Like, I used to go out the house with just blush on, even though my cheeks are quite red naturally anyway. So yeah, sometimes I can go a bit overboard, but I'm not going to today. Just because I have places to be, things to do. That's a lie, I'm just editing today. I'm going to be editing this video and Thursday's video. Add a bit of pink on top. And then next is our favourite part of all time. I need a new highlighter suggestion. I need 2 highlighters. I need a pinky highlighter and I need a blinding white highlighter for my inner corner, eyebrow, my brow bone and my nose, and then my moustache too. So if anyone has any amazing ideas, then please let me know. So I'm going to go ahead and get all my brushes together quickly. So I'm going to be using 3 brushes. I'm going to be using this brush for my cheeks, this brush to apply my nose, brow bone, inner corner, and Cupid's bow highlighter, and then this just to like fan them out a bit, just so they're not too intense, because I can go a little bit overboard. And I've actually been really enjoying these 3 colours, but I'm going to go for that one because it's calling my name today. So I'm just gonna grab a load of that and just really like trying to get myself blinding. It doesn't come up so much on camera just because I don't have any big lights, but as you can see, it's definitely there. So there's the cheekbones done. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this one and put the lid on my powder. And I'm gonna go into the one next to that, which is the gold and white mixed one. As you can see, that's a little bit blinding for me. Plus, because I'm obviously going to be adding an inner corner colour, I don't want it to be too blinding. To start with, I just want a base for that colour. And so I'm just going to place this on everywhere it needs to be. One thing I've forgotten to do is just add some colour to my nose, which I'm going to go and do quickly in a minute. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend this out. And there we go, we are highlighted. I'm just going to grab my fluffy brush from my Best Soap set. I'm just going to grab my contour, well, I'm going to grab the one next to my contour shade just because it's a tiny bit dark, warmer. I'm just going to go ahead and add some colour to my nose. I'm not doing this to carve out my nose or anything, I'm just adding it, adding colour there. What I don't understand about people is they think that if you're going to be putting colour on your nose, it means you're contouring your nose. Yes, it does help make it look slimmer. But as you can see, I have not contoured it, I've just added colour. Next is eyebrows. As I said, My eyebrows are a work in process at the moment. I don't think I'm gonna speed through my brows. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna do my brows and come back, just because they are a little bit trickier. So there's my eyebrows done. They look a little bit bold, but I like them. It'd probably look better if my hair was down, but we'll just have to wait and see. They seem a lot more bold on camera than they are in real life. Honestly, not that dark in real life. It's just the way the camera's picking up. Oh, that's great. Now we've got a helicopter going around. Next, we are going to be doing eyeshadow, which is probably one of my most exciting parts of this video because I do really like eyeshadow. As people will know, because I don't leave the house without eyeshadow. Oh well. And I use 5 brushes for eyeshadow. I use the Body Shop blending brush, the Spectrum B07 brush, two bespoke brushes. I will have to let you know which ones they are because I can't remember which ones they are. That's a pencil brush, and then I use that for my inner corner. And then I have the Body Shop, and it's just called the eyeshadow brush, but that is my lid brush. I love all of those colours. And with the 2 blending brushes, I use one to blend all my colours out, and then I use a clean blending brush to blend everything together. So I'm going to be using 2 palettes today. I'm going to be using the Body Shop palette that I have. I don't actually know which palette it is. Oh, it's the Painting Colour palette. And I'm going to be using a few of the matte shades out of that. And then I'm going to be using my Pride and Joy. And I'm going to be using a few colours out of that, just because I have the more warmer tones. These, I like the transition colours out of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in with that colour there, just to try and blend over my lid a little bit, just to try and set my lid down, as I will say. My uploads for next week, one's going to be obviously what I got for Christmas, and then the next one's going to be my goals and plans for 2021, where I'll be explaining where I'm hoping to go with my YouTube channel, where I'm hoping to go in life, my new upload schedule, just different things like that. Next, I'm going to go into this colour here, just to add a little bit of colour into my crease. I'm going to do one eye, and then go off camera, do the other, and then put my lashes on, and then come back. So I'm just going to do this eye. I'm just going to blend that into the crease, just so I have a guidance colour. I do really like this colour for transition colour, just because it's great with both dark and like cool and warm tone colours, because it's that in between colour. I'll just put that in both eyes, just because that's an easy colour to just shove in. Next, I'm gonna go in with iced coffee, which is that one, and I'm just gonna put that through my crease too. Try not to take my eyeshadow too far up today, just because I tend to take it way up into my eyebrow, and I like to have a gap between my eyeshadow and my brows. So that's what we're dealing with so far. Next, I'm going to go into Cup of Tea, which is this warm tone colour there. And that is going to be my main crease colour. So I'm just going to blend that into there. I like to build it up, so I'm not going to be putting loads on and then trying to blend it all out. I'm going to put a little bit on at a time, build it up to my desired colour, which I think I have right now. Let me know in the comments what colours are you having on your eyes this Christmas, because obviously everyone's classic colour for lips is red, so that's what I'm having on my lips, but my eyes are going to be gold, which is the look we're going for in this one. The next colour I'm going to be using is this colour here, and this is in my Christmas makeup video, but I can't remember what it's called, so I will leave it above somewhere. I'm just using that just to deepen it up a bit. Just like so. And I'm going to go in with my spectrum brush and just blend all that out. Just like so. And I'm going to go in with that copper tea shade. I'm going to do that on my lower lash line. Along with that colour I also put into the crease. Just like so. Next for the lid is going to be a gold out of here. And it is going to be this gold right here. I don't currently have a setting spray or a misting spray or anything like that. I'll just have to wait and see how this goes. I'm hoping it'll come up nicely. Nearly at the potential I need it at. There's a little bit of fallout of this colour because of how much I'm putting on. And then I'm just going to go back in with my spectrum brush to just blend the edge out to try and blend it all together. As you can see, just like that. And then I'm going to go in with Fairy Lights, my all-time favourite colour out of this whole palette. Inner corner colour here. I absolutely love that colour. Inner colour highlight. And then I'm going to go ahead and just put that right on top of that highlight I have, and anywhere where the highlight wasn't. Just bringing it up onto my lid a little bit. Blend it in with that colour. And bringing it along my tear duct. Just like so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to finish the eye. I'm going to put some my Lash Princess Lash Effect mascara and waterproof on. And then I'm going to attempt to put some magnetic lashes on. I'm not going to be showing myself doing this just in case it fails terribly. And then I will come back to tell you what lashes I've used, my opinion on them, and then we will finish this look up with the lips. I'll see you in a second. So as you can see, I have the lashes on. It is my first time ever applying false lashes, so I think they're actually pretty good for a first go. As you can see, they're not as close to the lash line as I'd like them to be, but once they're stuck on that eyeliner, they are stuck there. So it looks like I'm going to have to use a thinner liner over eyeliner and put it as close to the lash line as possible. I've tried to trim them down a little bit, but they might need trimming a little bit more because they do irritate a little bit. Apart from that, they are really, really good lashes. They were so easy to put on. As I said, the only thing that is letting them down is how long they are. And even still, that's not letting them down. I just went and trimmed them and they are absolutely beautiful. I'm using the top lashes from this. The brand I'm using number 11 the lashes. I don't actually know what brand they. So next is my lip. I decided to drop it on the floor when I went to cut these down, but yeah. Up close, the only thing that's letting them down at the moment is that gap between the lower lash line, like between my natural lashes and these lashes. But honestly, I think I've done an extremely good job for my first time. I thought it was going to be so much harder than that. I'd never be able to do it with glue. But yeah, these are the easiest thing in the world. I'm just going to go in with my Makeup Gallery lip, Butter Me Up lip butter in the shade Hot Pink. I'm only adding a little bit of this just to add a little bit of moisture onto my lips before I put the lipstick on. So as you can see, I've added a small amount of that. And we're going to go on to the Body Collection. I don't actually know what it's called because the labels come off. It's liquid lipstick in the shade Red Apple. I think I used this in my last video and to put it all over my face, but this time it's going on my actual lips. So yeah, there's the lipstick and the overall look. I've decided I'm not doing my hair just because this has taken me over nearly an hour to film anyway. So I thought I would just do the makeup. As I said, I will link this top up above somewhere. I've just added some £2.50 Primark black leggings with my Christmassy socks from B&M. I don't actually know how much they are because my boyfriend bought them me. So I just know they're the kids ones. And they have apparently got smaller feet than I expected that I did. So I hope you really like this video. I know it was really different from my normal ones. I just thought I'd try out new lashes with you, and then I thought I'd let you know, just because they were $9.99 for five sets of lashes, which I think is a pretty good deal considering you go in and you get one pair of lashes for $5.99 with glue. I'm like, yeah, nah. But yeah, I'm actually really happy with how they've turned out. So if you did like this video, please like it. Add a comment down below telling me your favourite Christmas food. Mine has got to be pigs in blankets. So yeah, please let me know what other videos you'd like me to do. I have a few challenges in mind. I have a few other videos in mind. And stay tuned for my next video, which is going to be showing you how I am doing my Christmas nails. This at the moment, it's all just painted on, but I've had some Primark nails lying around for a very long time, so I thought I'd give them a revamp and Christmassy them up. I'm going to stick them on Christmas Day, and jobs are good in. So yeah, I hope you all have an amazing Christmas. Before you go, and if you do want to see more of my videos, please subscribe. It would be very nice. I've just noticed I've just broken my purple eyeshadow out of this Body Shop eyeshadow palette, but you know, it's not the end of the world. It is because I absolutely love that palette as much as this one. So yeah, I will see you all in the next one.